Hello. So for this edition of Rosa Tries to Use Technology on her blog, we are in a far more appropriate location, because there are books. It's more appropriate for you, it's not more appropriate for me, because I am sat on the floor. This is my bookshelf, and this is the floor that I am sat on. Today, I was going to talk about the couple of books that I have read on my iPad, because I'm a dick with an iPad. Look, it's a fake bookshelf in front of the real bookshelf. Mental. The digital age, eh? Anyway, let's see that. It's amazing. It's so magical. The thing about my Kindle app is it's insanely embarrassing because, like most people, I only use eBooks for books that I am too ashamed to show that I am reading. I don't want people to see the cover of these books. I don't want to be on, the train or whatever, and for people to be able to tell that I'm reading these books. Now, don't panic. It's not 50 Shades of Grey. I'm still not, haven't sunk that low yet. I mean, maybe one day, but not right now. Because I know I'm a literary slob. It's not, I am a literary slob as well. So lazy. I know I'm a literary snob, but the thing is, with young adult fiction, I just feel like it's often, not always, but often, not as well written as literary fiction or adult fiction or whatever. And obviously there are massive exceptions to this, but on the whole and in general, I kind of regard it as my guilty pleasure reading, because there is so much to read in the world, and I would really like to be able to die having said that I have read all of the good stuff, in which case every second I spend reading Twilight is time that I could have spent reading something perhaps a bit more worthwhile. But having said that, now that nobody knows what I'm reading because I have this, it doesn't matter. I can read all the trash I want. As those of you who've been following Rosa Reads for a little while will know, I spent most of my exam period last May reading the Hunger Games trilogy. Now I know this has a lot of love. I really do know, and I don't want to get embroiled in fandom stuff because people take the shit seriously. Not that it's shit. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. The problem is, I always want to read the book before I watch the film. The film of The Hunger Games starred the very lovely Jennifer Lawrence. So I wanted to watch the film, but in my heart knew I couldn't until I'd read the books. So I read the books. So as with my previous video, this has clearly all come to naught, except for the fact that now you know that I have a bit of a crush on Jennifer Lawrence. Who doesn't? And also, I get ashamed about what I'm reading really easily. But that the iPad solves all these problems. Apple did not pay me to say this. Clearly, because otherwise I wouldn't be sat on the bloody floor. I'd be sat on a throne.